Greetings everyone, my name is Fru. I have an army of agents running 24/7 to help optimize my life, and I make video tutorials to show you how. On my screen is Paperclip. There are about 15 or so agents that work to optimize my life. So here you can see a tax agent ran very recently, a transit agent was hired, civic agent was hired, all working autonomously behind the scenes. We've done tremendous amount of tutorials on this. If you want to see that, check on the channel for those tutorials. Today, I will showcase how the backend of Paperclip works. It's going to be a little bit of an advanced topic, but still worthwhile nonetheless if you are curious on what happens behind the scenes. Because the amount of data that's generated from Paperclip, as opposed to just trying to run these agents yourself, is really intriguing to me. I don't have and just to be transparent here, I don't have a specific use case just yet because I think the UI gives me what I need. But just knowing that this data is being collected, that could be used by you for some reason, is intriguing. So that's it. Let's jump right in. The backend it uses is Postgres, and I'm going to go over to my directory. Wherever you install Paperclip, there would be a .paperclip directory. It's a hidden directory, usually in your home folder. If you find that .paperclip, you can do control command period. I believe that should take you make your hidden directories visible. In here, I have Paperclip. Go down to instances, just my default instance. And then what you want to do is go down to the database instance. And here you have your Postgres. Essentially, it's a Postgres PG database installed to manage Paperclip. Now, you say, well, what do I do with this, right? Because how do you query Postgres? This is where a tool comes in. And I just installed this tool. It's called TablePlus. If you download that tool, install it. It's very easy to connect with Paperclip. You can come in and connect to your Postgres Paperclip database. Very easy as well. So I did that. Right now I'm in Paperclip. If you're curious how to do that, just go ahead and click on New Connection. It will take you to Postgres. Click on Create. It takes you to a location where you can put in the Postgres connection. So it's 127.0.0.1. The port might be different, and I'll encourage you, if you're curious about what the port is, to ask Claude on your installation to give you the port. Database name is usually Paperclip, password is Paperclip, so not that secure, and you can always change that if you wanted to. But this will take you to your Paperclip instance. So I did that already. This is a connection. Go into that connection. This is now all the tables that essentially support the Paperclip UI. This UI is visible in a Postgres database for you to query and use or build applications on top. So I'll cancel this because I already have a different instance open. I already have this instance open, so I'll bring this over here. Now, you can essentially query this, and I did ask Claude to give me a couple of queries. So just hit on SQL. Up here, it's asking for me to pay because this is a paid version. So I'm going to do later, but I want to show you guys just the SQL statement I was able to run in here with Paperclip. A very basic statement, and you can see there is a cost event. I know cost is always a topic that comes up. Here to my left, there should be a cost event table, and this gives you information about cost. So select that, go below, click on Run Current, and this runs to give me cost. Now my cost is 0 here because I'm using the subscription. There is a way to infer the cost even if you're using your Claude subscription, but just thought I'll show you. And I think I use a Claude subscription, and then in some cases I use open source model. I use Gamma 4, and some of my agents use some models from Olama, so they're open source. But nonetheless, this data is available. Let's just take a look, peruse here real quick. Again, I'm kind of struggling here because it's a paid version. There are other Postgres clients that are free, but I just wanted to get this one done pretty quick. Your accounts, companies, all are visible all the way through the documents, your goals, So the goals you have in Paperclip are all visible through the database backend here. The users verifications, issues you create, pending issues, all of that, finance events, feedback, votes, are all visible within this, which this is tremendous amount of data. I think the game we're playing here is a game of data, and the person with the most data that's collected about your life as you run agentic systems, agentic workflows, agentic harnesses will win. And that's my big bet, my big belief. And I know folks might not be SQL inclined. Some of my users are non-technical. Actually, quite a my users or viewers are non-technical. Don't be worried about this. For those that have a little bit of a technical inclination, it's good to see this database here. And there could be more advanced things like, well, how do I make the database more hardened? If this has all my agents with all my environments and potentially sensitive data, how do I secure this? How do I lock this down? How do I back this up so you can port this to a different system if it all comes to that? So I'm not providing answers to that just yet, but just to say, hey, that data is available. It's if you want it, you can always just copy your Postgres and take it. My thesis is I don't know if, and these are some of the queries I asked Claude to provide for me. So view agents by status. Total spend per agent. This is a query you can run using the cost events table, and Claude just gave me a tremendous amount of data. And what you also see here is I interact with the Paperclip, but I also interact with my agents directly. By just querying them because my agents are not always tied to Paperclip. So just thought I'll showcase this to you guys. Have you been curious about that Postgres database? Is this something new to you? Do you have a use case you think might apply? I'll encourage you to go down in the comment section below and check it out. And then if you want to learn more about AI and what we're doing to be AI ready, go out and check out the AI ready u.dev site. Tremendous resources. The vault is available. One of the good things I want to announce too is been working because this space is moving so fast on putting a way for you to get access to this entire plugin setup from the Claude desktop, which I think has been a big request for a lot of users if you use Claude, not necessarily Paperclip. So check that out or see the demo on the site. It's completely free to get the plugin, and then the vault is available for a paid. And consider it a support for the channel. Consider it as something to show support if you appreciate and enjoy the videos we make. So thank you for watching. This is Fro. I'll see you in the next demo.